all set to go then. The last time... Oh, what was that?
Tate breaking up just
Yep.
a bit.
You're breaking up, Tate.
I'm not breaking up. You're breaking up with me.
You're breaking up with me, anyway. If everyone's ready to go then. So, last time on Dragon Ball
Z.
Z's...
Super.
Duper. Anyway, the party had slept, woken up after not that much of a sleep, for a night watch. The party had witnessed the blacksmith show off, I guess you could say, saw the thieving robot, automata things, and they had woken up to try and catch them. After a series of walking around the town, catching a couple of them in a relative sense, them getting away, realizing that their home base is definitely the church, along with some red herring plot device of the, what's his name? Gedu and other Elva, that they like each other. Other than like that red herring as an example, the party eventually went to the church, and with the help of Hyalda, broke in, and after Lamb's character mind warped Hyalda by showing her magic, they went in the church. You found a secret door, you went downstairs, and you found 3 Beast Forge Mark 1s and 2 Man Forge Mark 1s, and had combat against them.
One of them will be my pet.
One party member, though, had been still in his room on his bed, and everyone in the party had assumed he had slept in. But we will not start with him. We will start with the group at hand. The party has successfully destroyed 1 Beast Forge and turned off the other 2 Beast Forge and the 2 Man Forge, just for simplicity name-wise. And you guys are standing in a room.
And Lamb is dying.
But Perthros is unconscious, bleeding out. And that is where we will start up, is with the party having successfully defeated their enemy, and Perthros bleeding out. Perthros, I would like you to roll a fort save.
Right.
Or a con save, whatever it's called. A don't die save.
That is a fort save, though.
I think so.
17.
Yeah, it's a fort save.
Then you make it.
I would know because
Yeah, I'm stable.
You've had it a few times. Yeah. You quit bleeding out. The rest of the party, what do you guys do as one of your party members lays on the ground unconscious, although no longer bleeding out? If you make that save, do you go from -3 to 0?
No,
stay
I stay at
No,
-3.
he stays
Okay,
at
you just don't
-3,
go
and
lower.
it-
That's right.
And he stays there. If he would have missed it, then he would have had to die.
I was gonna have to perform
a will save, then another fort save, and pretty much rinse, recycle, repeat until he died.
I thought I was gonna have to perform a +16 heal check.
I mean, you could still try to heal him to try with your magical goop crap.
But yeah, it's initially a fort save. Then it's a will, but it's a fort. And then rinse, recycle, repeat until he either makes it or he dies.
Also, worth mentioning, my birthday was this week.
Oh,
Then
happy
you
birthday.
get your 3 rerolls.
Yeah.
Is that 6
Didn't
now?
use my other ones. No, it's just refills to 3. Besides, I had already used 1, so it would have been 5.
I feel like we get them, but we never use them.
Yeah,
I've used 2 of mine.
I just haven't
have-
used them because I haven't really had a reason to.
Same here.
So, what do you 4 do? with party member on
Marcus,
ground.
why do you have a moonkin up on your throne?
What?
Why do you have a moonkin up on your throne?
You talking about
How's that
the
relevant
bird
to what's
person?
going on?
Don't worry about it. It's an owl.
Sorry,
bear.
World of Warcraft kicking in.
I don't think owlbears have antlers.
It's a moonkin.
Anyway, what do the four
Anyway,
of you do?
I am going up to Lamb because... Oh my god, Brethros, are you okay? Are you okay? Oh, well, he's not bleeding. But I am gonna try and use... Let's see...
I mean, mind you, everyone got hurt, and Noah's character is beaten the fuck up. Jared's character is beaten the fuck up. Tate, your character is pretty much at half health, so you're beaten pretty much the fuck up. And Kelb's doing the best in all accounts.
Still
but
more or less half, just slightly above it.
he's also got some bruises. You're all injured.
I'm gonna use some of the version 2 green goop, though. To help, as well as the heal kit and the bandage.
How are you going to use it?
Huh?
How are you going to use
I'm
it?
going to apply the green goo to the bandage by dragging the bandage at the point where I'm going to attach it to, or whatever, bandages. Basically soaking the bandages in the goo.
Alright. And then you're going to apply it to any area that is bleeding? Or wrap it around any area that is bleeding?
Forehead.
That, yeah,
Apply directly to the forehead.
pretty much.
Alright, Tate. Roll me a, Is there medicine?
It's just a heal check.
Or heal? That's what I meant. Yeah. Roll me a heal check.
Alright. And it's at a plus 16, so...
Or what?
Internet, what the fuck?
Sure. Because it is a trained skill.
I'm trading heal, as well as I'm using my healer's kit, which comes with varying assorted tools and stuff like that. It gives a plus 10 skill bonus to heal checks under non-combat circumstances, if I do recall.
Marcus.
Let me check that.
I spent a lot of my gold on it. Some gold.
I know you did.
Was it plus 10? How much was it? I forgot.
I don't remember Tate.
It's not plus.
I gotta check. The 5th edition might be different than the 3.5 edition, but the 5th edition definitely did not do that, so let me check.
No, 5th edition has it so that a healer's kit just automatically stabilizes.
Right, and it's a 10 use
Oh
item.
no, it's a
Healer's
plus
kit's a
2,
plus
not
2.
plus 10. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Tate, there's... What I'm reading here is it ranges from plus 1 to plus 10 pending. And I was gonna say, I don't think I would have given you a plus 10.
Alright, so that would be a 14 then. I don't know where I got plus 10 from. I guess I'm reading the weight. I read the weight. God damn. And yeah, it's a circumstance bonus, so it can't be applied in combat, if I recall.
No, it can. The circumstance is you using the kit.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna read it for you real quick, Tate. A healing kit
Plus
are
some circumstance
specifically
bonus. I read
prepared
it.
equipment for the purpose of general medical treatment in the field, usually in the shape of a well-bound leather container or a satchel. Such a kit usually contains several ounces of different types of medicine, herbs, and other natural non-magical resources that can disinfect wounds, halt some effects of poisons and diseases, and help alleviate pain and injury. Healing kits come in a variety of wow, that's a weird wording. Healing kits come in a variety of ranges from +1 to +10, each of which adding the corresponding number to the result of any heal check made with them. A healing kit is specifically prepared beforehand, and its contents are effectively depleted after one usage. The kit can be used for a multitude of different health-oriented purposes. Lastly, a healing kit may be used even if the user has no active ranks in a heal skill, but such a person can only use the kit to attempt and heal non-magical injuries and effects. So do keep in mind that using your healing kit uses up your healing kit.
Yep, sure does. It's a once per thing.
And realistically, you don't need to use your healing kit because you have that goop stuff. Which, in and of itself, is better than your stuff because it's +3 to basically being a heal kit. All you need is a bandage, which is fabric.
And I hope the addiction doesn't set in.
I thought it was
And the addiction.
10 uses.
That is 5th edition. 5th edition is 10 uses with auto-stabilize. There is no bonus to heal or anything like that. It just...
I think it's also in Pathfinder.
Yeah.
It might be in Pathfinder.
as
So,
well, but
okay,
not
so the
3.5
heal
here.
kit basically got... It's a single time use in here, but it's a lot more fucking powerful because you can get up to a +10, which can cure pretty much any disease, from what I'm reading.
Exactly.
It also does
Except for
healing
magic.
as if a cure light wounds.
It doesn't affect magic damage, or yeah, like fire damage, etc. And we're gone again.
I'm still... Abby would definitely use it. Like, I wouldn't want to use it because it's a one-time use.
Did you hear
Personal
what I said?
spell.
Or did I get...
No.
Did we leave?
Yeah, we left.
Welcome back, everybody.
Is your network card exploding again, Cal?
Tate.
Didn't be.
It is for poisons and diseases. The DC to get rid of the poison or the disease, if it's non-magical, is 15, or the DC of the poison or disease, whichever is higher. So it's not just it gets rid of any disease, it gets rid of a disease so long as you roll a d20 and you use the healing kit and you get over its DC.
I know. It also does cure... It does cure a little bit, too, from what it was saying.
When not threatened, when using it out of combat, what it is you can take 20 when using a healing kit. You just get to take 20.
Oh. That's fucking amazing.
Right, so it's better than a plus 10. It's a take 20. Outside of combat. In combat, when you're gonna get attacked, no, you can't take 20.
Unless you want to die.
Well, you can. It'll just fucking take a while.
Right, you tell the DM, I'm gonna take 20, and then if the combat takes over 20 turns, then 20 rounds, theoretically you did it, but...
That's you sitting and doing nothing for 20 rounds of someone beating the crap out of you.
So, you said then, Kelb, that there's no real reason that it's showing that stuff is happening? That we're all going in and out?
Nothing that I'm seeing at all. Everything on my end looks stable and fine. I have no idea.
It's throwing out a peer-to-peer error.
Yeah, the moist, you're not just dropping off of TTS, so.
No.
You heard what I said, though, Marcus. I may not want to use it, but Abby would definitely want to use it because Perthros fell.
No,
and
I understand.
This would stabilize him, basically.
I
Not
like
just stabilize him, but actually cause healing without a cleric.
Say, I understand.
From what this
That's
says. Which is cool.
if that's what you feel your character would do, then have your character do that. I'm always a fan of someone. I always advocate someone doing something, even if player knowledge knows that's stupid, because the character is the
Spend
character.
a lot on it, but Abby.
You didn't spend that much. It's like 60 gold.
That's a lot of gold for
That
us
is
right
a lot,
now.
but I mean,
I've
Be a
got
lot
like-
more if we were actually on the proper.
I've got like 1,300 gold on my current.
It'd be a lot
Yeah.
more gold if we were actually
Someone-
on the proper system.
I'm using.
What was that date? Broke up there.
yeah, you were breaking.
I'm
up too.
using it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna take 20.
All right. You use the goop. You take 20. Perthros is able to be bumped up to. Let me get a dice real quick. Up to 7 health. He is no longer forcefully unconscious. If he wishes to wake up, he will be able to wake up. And,
do I need
Your
to make a
heals, your wounds are patched up.
Of course, there's some CPR in there. You know. Some...
Sure. How about that's when he wakes up as you finish giving
God
him
damn it.
CPR.
Yep.
But more specifically, mouth-to-mouth part.
Mouth to mouth. Yep.
save? I mean, okay. Do I need to make a fort save or something?
Oh, I'm sorry, you were at -3, so you're actually at 4 health.
Oh.
A fort save for what?
Addiction?
Yeah.
No, this one. It's just the green group. That one's a non-narcotic.
Wait, are you using
No,
the
green is
stuff,
narcotic.
or are you using
Yeah,
the...
the green's narcotic.
They're all
Green is
narcotic.
narcotic. Can I use my healing kit? Carry
You
addiction.
already used the green. And that would be a waste of a healing kit too. That would be a
funny.
major waste.
Fucking fuck you, game! That was bullshit!
You almost had a nat 20, but in the end, that's 5 plus,
That's an 8.
You don't feel the effects yet, but yeah, put down that you are addicted to green goop.
I'm sorry, Lamb.
By the way, Marcus, did you see the
We'll get you
whisper
help.
before it got us disconnected?
What was that?
Did you see the PM I sent you on Mumble?
I saw the yeah, although it's not a
Okay.
private message. You just
is
type
it
the
not?
message. You gotta click the person, and then it says send message. That
That's what
sends a
I did.
private message.
Yeah, he
That's
did.
what
I didn't say it.
Oh,
Oh,
why
unless I
doesn't
go
it
through
say
council.
like to just you? Oh, whatever.
Oh my god, I'm pretty sure it did.
Well, like when it says, like, when I send you a private message, it says, to Des Moines, and then it puts it in a box. But then I guess when you send it to me, it's not, it doesn't say, like, private message.
It says to you.
Right.
On my
But I
side,
mean, like, the receiver, it says nothing. All right.
Yeah.
No, I already have a plan for what your character is
okay.
going to do. It was one of the multiple ways I had your character potentially written off if he didn't get killed off throughout the adventure, which every character has a couple different paths of me being able to write them off if they have to get written off.
Okay.
I always make sure to have that backup plan in case after many gameplay sessions with different people. Alright, so yeah. Perthros, you are not feeling better, but you are alive, and as you start to blink your eyes open, the dim lit room slowly coming back into vision, and Avina is lifting her head up from your head, and you have a slight thought to yourself. What would be that thought?
Well, I guess I'm not dead. Could be worse.
Is that what you say out loud? Or is that just what you think?
That's just what I'm thinking.
Okay. Avina, as you are raising your head up, you see his eyes blink and he's looking at you.
Perthros, you had me very, very worried. Don't do that, okay? She's gonna hug him.
Yes, because I very clearly decided to go and get hit by robots.
You could have... Did you insult him?
Hey, you jumped down the ladder.
No, I didn't.
That was a
As she's hugging him, she's also gonna help him up.
What was that?
As she's hugging him, it's also kind of just to help him up, too.
Okay. Does
fucking
Perthros stand up?
Narcotics.
He doesn't flip upside down.
Alright, you start to stand up.
Acrobatics check.
While this was going on right there, Arim, Tucson, Zephyr, are any of you walking around the room or just standing there watching to see if Avina somehow fucks this up, or what were his
I'm
characters
checking out the
doing?
shelf.
Loot everything!
Claim the steel.
No?
I'm changing my mouse, but I was going to be looking at crate number 2.
Crate number 2?
Number 2.
What? Oh. Oh. Huh.
Alright.
After that's said and done.
Inside of crate number 2 is just random... No, this is while you were doing this. Crate number 2 has just random bits of crap in there. Pretty much it's the stuff that the automatas have been taking. So you might find, like, some...
Bags of
pots.
holding?
No, you do not find a bag of holding. A pot and pan, a bra kind of undergarment, just random stuff. But as you look through it, you do not find your bag of holding, nor do you find Tate's money pouch. Zephyr, while you are looking inside of what has now been aptly named Robotics in You Volume 1 through 4 and 6 through 8, apparently missing number 5, that's pretty much what you do actually find, is just books about repairing automata and among a couple other things like what is, god damn it. Alright, sorry, I was reading what descriptions have been added. Along with stuff like kind of architecture, more than likely for repairing the town, because that's what you were told these things had done initially, before they just started stealing random crap, was they had stolen only raw materials and only the amount needed to repair parts of the town. And it looks like these are kind of schematics as to buildings in the town, along with, like, needing support structures if the building is too tall or whatever else. But it's just a lot of information. And Arim, as you loot, or attempt to loot the forges, there's nothing really to loot from them, unless you were going to try to tear armor pieces off of them. They actually have nothing on them. If you were to, while checking that, then decide to head to what someone called nuts, bolts, screws, oils, and lube, or another spot that no one else is at, you might find some other kind of loot.
I will be attempting to dismantle them then.
Okay, so you start to try and dismantle them. At this point then, while you start doing that, now Tate, Avina can walk over to another spot, because this would be the point in which she has gotten Perthros up.
You're good, right, Perthros? You're all good?
My head hurts like a son of a bitch, but I think I'll be okay.
Alright. I'm gonna go walk over to this.
Okay, you start
The
walking
one
over
I
that way,
deactivated.
and from the ladder, you all hear what sounds like two somethings, one of them sounding like a bag full of coins, fall from the ceiling, from where the ladder would be. Presumably, you guys have lit the torches in the room, so it is lit, and you can see there are two bags. Tucson and Avina notice their individual bags.
Oh. Can we see up the ladder?
Yeah, you look up the ladder, if you walk over to it. And all the other characters see this too, so they are more than free to head over that way. But when you head over and you look up, lo and behold, it is the clergyman. Looking down with a big old smile on his face.
I'm gonna try and charge up the ladder after him. Like, the second I noticed that it was him, I was gonna jump for the ladder.
Okay. So you jump on the ladder and start going up. Having seen this, Perthros and Arim and Avina and Tucson, would you follow or no?
Yes, immediately.
No.
Nope, too busy dismantling.
They might need some help, but I've got my own stuff in mind, so I'm gonna stick down here. I gotta make sure Perthros and such is okay after all.
What exactly are you trying to remove off of the Warforged predecessors there, Kelp?
Well, off the Manforge, it would be the limbs.
Roll me a disable device, I suppose.
Hell of a thing to be, but okay, sure. Do I have anything in that? I do not. 15.
You are able on the shoulder to eventually get a piece of a pauldron, or is that what's on the shoulders? Is that pauldrons?
Yeah, I think
Yes.
Okay, a piece of the pauldron off, and this allows you to realize that these things are technically armored, and the armor comes off in bits and pieces to a degree. And the bit that you get off does allow you to see a little bit under the armor, and you realize it is almost similar to Zephyr in the sense of you really wouldn't be removing an arm, you'd be just taking apart material at this point, but there is strange components in there. What looks like, say, really, really thin metal wiring. Granted, for you, it makes no sense. Why would there be metallic string inside of these versions of the Warforges?
I wish to take a closer look at the metallic strings then to determine what type of metal they may be.
Alright. Go ahead and roll me another disable device to get to them. Then a knowledge. I don't quite know which knowledge you have.
I have no knowledges. I also technically don't have disabled device.
Disable device, I don't think, is a trained one.
It is. 15 on
my
the
bad.
disabled.
Yeah, that's one that has to be trained.
Yeah, I sent you that over Steam as well, but it doesn't matter to me. I mean,
I guess it's a straight intelligence check for the knowledge then. Just given based on the fact that you deal with metals and earth to figure out what type of the metal it is. I don't think you're going to be able to do much beyond that, though.
do you not want me to roll the disabled device then at all?
No, you can roll that.
Do you want me to actually add my anti-modifier even though I don't have the skill?
No, just roll a straight d20 to try and remove the piece.
Alright, 15 for the disabled device then. Again.
Okay. And then roll a 20 again, but this time add your intelligence score to it.
11.
Alright, you are able to get off just enough that you are able to more or less examine the metallic string, but you are not able to actually remove it with that roll. On an 11, you're not 100% sure what the metal is, but it is a coppery color.
And by a coppery color, you mean it's copper?
I don't know, maybe.
Wish to appraise it.
I don't know how much copper would be worth. Probably not a lot.
Oh, so you meant it is copper!
Yeah, that was the
Well, fuck me on that roll.
Well, you think it's silver.
No, you're pretty sure it's copper, but you're like, oh, maybe it's the lighting
no,
in
Marcus.
here.
Marcus, the appraisal roll. I just rolled a nat 1.
You think that this is actually gold covered in copper, because clearly gold is worth more, and these Warforged are obviously more deadly than Zephyr. So they had to have used more expensive material. But you're not too
that
sure
roll.
if removing more pieces might actually damage the gold, so... While you do this, though, what is Perthros doing?
I'm checking through this shelf, whatever the hell it is. If it's like people's letters or if it's like scrolls. Or...
Sure. What languages do you know?
I have
Did you have Achaidh or something, Clem?
Aquan, yeah. I have Common, Elvish, Gnomish, Aquan, and Draconic. Do not have Dwarvish.
Okay. A good number of these you can't read, but there's a few written in Common and a few written in Draconic and a few written in Gnomish. And it's strange because it talks about a bigger town, and it talks about some of the people here, but some other people. And we'll get to something else here in a minute after I get done with Zephyr and Tucson, who are going up the ladder. Zephyr, you're leading up the ladder, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And Tucson, how fast are you following behind?
Right behind.
Okay.
Trying to stay run per run.
So the two of you go up the stairs, or up the ladder, and you see Rattan go around the corner through the doorway. You continue
Follow
chasing
after.
after? Okay. Zephyr, you round the corner. Tucson, you round the corner right after him, but Zephyr is nowhere to be seen. Zephyr will get to you in a minute. Tucson, you round the corner and you see Hyolda holding Rattan.
Okay.
She looks at you. Ah, good, you're here. I caught him.
How'd you catch him so easy?
What are you talking about? I caught him while you guys were all downstairs doing whatever you're doing.
He was just over at the ladder looking down at us.
No, I caught him quite a few minutes ago and was just getting done interrogating him.
Are you sure that's him?
I'm pretty sure it's him. Are you sure you're not mistaking someone else? Is someone else back there that looks like him?
I'm gonna go back to the ladder. Tell the rest, and I'm gonna go down. Is everybody down there?
Everyone but Zephyr. And, Samael.
I need you guys upstairs now. Zephyr disappeared and weird shit's going on.
I'm gonna stuff as much of this shit in my bag as I can.
Alright, before we continue on with you guys then. Zephyr, you round the corner, and all of a sudden you're in pitch black.
Damn it, you can't remove your eyes.
I'm gonna try and pull out and light a torch.
Give me 1 minute.
If y'all disconnect now, blame Lamb. He jinxed you guys.
I was actually just saying that.
Stupid pieces were snapping, and it was pissing me off, so I had to tell them to quit snapping. Okay, you are in the pitch black. You turn on your torch, or you light your torch. Doesn't seem to do anything, and then out of the darkness, you see Zenoa walking up towards you.
You say Zenoa.
The lady that helps
No,
out
I
Optimus.
yeah, I remember who it
okay.
was.
I pull out my dagger. I'm gonna do a sense motive
Okay. Go ahead
because
and
I don't
roll it.
trust that it's actually her.
What do you get?
I got a 7.
You can't tell what the hell's going on, except for the fact that you are in some sort of pitch black realm, and there she is. Standing there, now in sight of you.
Why are you here?
Because I'm supposed to be. Then from the darkness, Octomenos walks up. How's it going there, Spunky? Having fun?
I guess you could say that. What's going on?
Then the third figure walks up, and you recognize it as one of those... As the guy that was at the building that disappeared that had that weird book. He just looks at Octomenos and Zenoa. I know I was supposed to be first. Sorry I'm late. You know how it is. Sometimes time's tricky. He seems to be amused by his own joke that you definitely don't probably get. And they seem to be almost as if they're like, God damn it.
Is this a Achaidh version of the Doctor?
It's a Marcus version of the Doctor called the Cleric. Personality-wise, kind of a Tate, yeah. Or at least that version. And then just darkness swirls about, and all of a sudden there stands the ancient god Metweo and Gnome. Metweo seems unamused, and he's just... I'm here because I have to be here.
I'm gonna put my dagger away.
Gnome looks at you and goes, how far have you gotten in the book?
Not as far as I'd like, but it's kind of a hard read.
What's the last thing you remember, just out of curiosity?
I'm trying to remember what actually was the last thing. thought I had in my notes, but I'm not seeing it.
Did you check your other notes file?
No, because that's named Zork Notes.
What? Oh. Fair enough.
You win this round, Logic.
Could be in there, though. I don't know why it would be in there.
Type things.
I'm trying to remember if it was just adventures with his friends or if I've met the target yet.
You guys were following the target, if I do remember.